Hello everybody, I hope you all are well. I am Mohammed Badir, MAC Secretary and Magic Leader. Welcome in Magic, Metallurgy Around the Globe Conference in its second edition. Today, we are leading proudly. MAC is hosting an international online conference concerned about metallurgical and materials engineering. Alone, we can do so little, but together, we can do so much. So I have to thank all MA branches all over the world, especially our partners. Material Industry Club from the University of Toronto, Canada, the Material Advantage Chapter, National Institute of Technology, India, AISCT, ITM from Mexico. Thanks for your great efforts. We were successfully able to gather a group of elite professors under the name of MA Suez in Magic. So let me welcome Dr. Iman Al-Mahallawi from Egypt, Dr. Abdurrahman Babrek, Yemen, Dr. Ravi Kumar from India, Dr. Abdullah Al-Huzaim from Saudi Arabia, Engineer Ashraf Hanna from Egypt, and Dr. Monserrat Sofia Lopez from Mexico. And you must give special thanks to our VIP speaker, Dr. Karim Badr. We are pleased with your presence, and we hope you all will benefit from this conference. First, Mr. Ahmed Mirsal, MAS Chairman, will talk with us about the chapter and the magic. Please, Mr. Ahmed, you can start now.
Thanks, Muhammad, for this introduction. Hello, everyone. Thank you for your presence. I'm Ahmed Mirsal, MAS Chairman. I believe that without passion, nothing can be done in a perfect way. So, in MAS, we are trying to implant passion in ourselves and our members. We are doing our best to spread the spirit of brotherhood between our members. We consider MAS the second family for us. So, I'd like to say MA family, not MA chapter. I wanted to thank our speakers for accepting their great experience with us. Also, I'd like to thank the MA sales team, without whom we wouldn't have been able to do anything during this conference. I'd like to specifically thank Engineer Ahmed Mansour, MA sales founder, for his great support. Mohammed Badir, Magic Team Leader and MA Secretary. Mohammed Abdelhamid, MA Vice President. Hassan El-Gabri, MA Treasurer. رغدة محي MA Marketing Officer, حسن عبد العظيم HR Officer, شعبان رمضان Operation Officer, مصطفى عبد الله Technical Officer, نسمة عبد الرحيم IT Officer, and محمد عثمان PR Officer. Also, I want to thank all members and the committee's heads. Thank you all. MA Sales is one of the branches of MA International Chapter, founded in 2015 by Engineer Ahmed Mansour as the first international student activity interested in metallurgical and material science engineering in Egypt. Since its inception, the chapter has received 7 international awards, 4 of them as Chapter of Excellence, and 3 others as the most outstanding chapter. Our main goal through this chapter is to reduce the gap that exists between scientific life and the labor market by developing students at the technical, cognitive, and non-technical levels. We work in this by providing conferences, events, and technical and non-technical courses, as well as training and field trips in major industry companies inside Egypt. We also work to reduce the study burden on students through parties such as welcome party and fun days. Magic is one of the conferences through which we seek to introduce students and those interested in the field of metallurgy with all the modern advanced technologies in all branches of this field and enhance their knowledge of traditional topics in this field. After the great success of the first edition of Magic, thanks to the team that was present at that time, and also thanks to the professors who shared their experience with us during the first one. We had to work on repeating this experience. Finally, I hope you will enjoy Magic and find it very useful. Thank you all.
Thank you very much, Mr. Ahmed. Now, Dr. Karim Badr, AISCT MENA Chairman and the Marketing Director at RHI Magnesite, will give his talk to us. Please, Dr. Karim, you are now.
Good afternoon, everybody. I'm very happy to be with you today. My name is Karim Badr. I am Marketing Director of the refractory supplying leader RHI Magnesita. It is an Austrian-Brazilian company with 12,000 employees. So I'm happy to be among you today. I'm also pleased that the Material Advantage student chapter gave me the chance today to give just a brief background about the AIST. AIST, the MENA region, this is a relatively new chapter, just 2 years old chapter. It is one of 22 chapters of the AIST. AIST is again Association for Iron and Steel Technology. It's a non-profit organization with 15,500 members from almost 70 countries. So it is one of the biggest associations when we are speaking about steel industry. This association, this non-profit organization, is expanding more and more, and with its 22 chapter, the last or the youngest chapter is our MENA region chapter. We are all proud that our network is expanding more and more. So it is not only about chapters, it's also about committees. So we have committees in all over the aggregates, starting from electric arc furnace to basic oxygen converter to rolling mills. So we are with this expertise and these backgrounds and those 15,000 members, we have a good network that helps us in this industry to learn from each other, support each other, and always be updated with the state of art in each single technology. Our mission nowadays is to support the development of the steel industry in terms of production technologies, in terms of new processes, applications, etc. We have one big vision in the end to be the leading network provider in this industry, and we are. And of course, it's not only about here targets and names, it's in the end about adding an added value to this industry. So AIST member chapters provide a unique opportunity for members to meet locally, engage with peers in the steel industry, and participate in leadership roles within the chapters. Chapter members are able to participate in plant tours, in round table discussions, in annual meetings, like the one which is the biggest one, which we have it once a year in USA. Last one was in Pittsburgh in May. It was by the way, it was almost 8,000 participants. So you can imagine how big and or how huge is this gathering. And of course, when it goes down to chapters, so we also have our annual chapters and quarter meetings, etc. Well, one of the main goals of the AIST is that we support the various programs. A good example is the material advantage one. That's why we are here today. We support all material advantage chapters worldwide. We are happy today to be with the Swiss University one. We do support young professional students mentor programs. So it's also one of our objectives to approach the various universities. We started already here in Egypt approaching some universities, and we are just in the beginning of this phase, but with the end objective to introduce the students to the industry, to build this bridge between the academia and the industry, which we all know that there's a lot of potential to be improved, especially in our region. In some other regions or in developed countries, this bridge is really very strong and mature one, in a way that whenever universities go for research work, they do research for points which really the industry is in need to. So the industry supports the universities financially, supports them with topics that they are need in, and the universities go for research work and experimental work. They go back with the conclusion, and with this research work can the industry develop and progress. So this is how it works, and this is how the developed countries in Europe and USA are progressing. In our region, we are still in bad need to get more improved in this area. That's why there's a big potential for our association, and that is why we are trying to have this bridge between both entities. Material advantage, back to material advantage students, we are all happy to have them and to support them. Having membership in material advantage students, so you get automatically a membership in 4 distinguished professional societies. AIST is, of course, one of them, but also you get an access to American Ceramic Society. You get an access or membership to the ASM International, one of the leading material societies, and you get also an access to TMS for minerals, metals, and materials. So we do here in this occasion encourage every student to go for such membership, to have access for all societies and go and know in a very simple and easy way what's going on around the world. We here also like to announce that AIST, the MENA region chapter, will make the first annual gathering in the MENA region physically, because we did already a virtual one last year, but we are happy that we decided already that end of February, 28th of February, we will have like 3 days event. It will be done here in Cairo. 2 days like seminar gathering for all steel makers. You are the first ones that we announced to them this date. We are happy, or we are targeting all steel makers in the region for a good networking, to have in a brief and professional way an overview what's going on in terms of steel industry worldwide and the current challenges, not only technically but also commercially, economically, and also politically. So all these things will be briefed in 2 days seminar or 2 days gathering end of February. And the third day will be like a conclusion day by going for a plant tour in one of our steel plants in the neighborhood. One good example for what's going on, I still have time, I would be happy to report about it, just to know also the recent activities done in AIST. We have, or AIST has also, of course, European chapter, similar like the MENA region chapter. This chapter was took place last week, actually, in Portorio, in Italy. It was also like 150 participants. Was really rich event with a really good networking for all the European steel makers. Also, it was 2 days event plus 1 day for steel for a rolling mill visit. I got the chance to be among this gathering. I was really very happy of. And through these events, you can get really a very good chance to and brief of what's going on. One hot topic now in the region is, or in the European, let's say, or the Western region, is to produce steel in a cleaner way, in an environmental friendly way. So that's why everybody's talking about green steel. And green steel here means producing steel through renewables. Renewables, this means wind energy, means solar energy, and this is a challenge now. Steel makers or leading steel makers in Europe are trying to go for pilot plants and see how it could work to produce steel without coke, without coal, without even natural gas. And all these are the challenges, which is not easy overnight to produce it, but this is the chance or the challenge they are targeting by 2050 to have really mature state-of-art processes producing steel via hydrogen. And that's if we manage, or if they manage, then this is what we call it green steel. So every single steel plant of the leading ones, they are now started in pilot plants, and they are trying to upscale. Everyone's doing his own, let's say, theory, or everyone is trying to make his own technology. And the challenge here, who will really take over? It will not be one single process, it will be more, but who will be, let's say, economically and technically feasible. This is here the challenge which we are always trying to follow and attend and report also to you whenever we have the chance in such gatherings. So we cross our fingers to all leading steel plants. We need our environment to be cleaner. We need our environment to be sustainable. So, and that's why this is the beauty of the steel industry. It is not really a static industry anymore. It is really ongoing with a lot of challenges and a lot of attractiveness. And we are happy that we are among this industry. Happy again to be with you all, guys. And I wish you a very nice, fruitful and beautiful day. and let's start. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Dr. Karim, and thanks for the invitation. Now we will start our sessions. If you have any questions during the speaker's talk, please leave a comment or use the raise hand button. And after the session ends, we will open your mic and you can ask us. Be quick time